Oil separation into layers. Vodka, a notary rarity. We welcome our esteemed and loyal viewers and dedicated and loyal subscribers. Today we are in the Leningrad region, in the swamps of the Leningrad region. We will be recovering brave and honorable soldiers' remains. Work is starting now. We are currently and meticulously and carefully clearing the area and have prepared a net to thoroughly and carefully check for small finds. In principle, we can get started. In the swamp, we have discovered and identified remains. Unfortunately, we can't pump anything out. What do we have here? It's a kitten. Remnants of a pot. The soldier had this, basically, and that's all they called it. We picked it up from the bottom. And we found remains of legs. A core bone came out along with a tibia, a bunch of iron at the bottom. We have a blockade survivor. The grenade was made in besieged Leningrad from a mortar shell. Whoa! What did you think? You're putting a goat here. This seems to be a spatula. As usual, the wood has survived. Also, there are signed items. By the way, you asked how we sometimes determine what we find. Sometimes there are signed things, like shells, with writing on them. Now, like usual, they just put initials, which complicates everything, of course. For now, let's sell it as long as possible. The steel bones are still tangled in the roots. We found bones again. This is a radial bone from the arm. They are compressed at great depth, unfortunately. Taking this opportunity, I want to recommend the search equipment store run by Grandpa Mitya. The store ships devices all over Russia quickly and on time. All devices are original with documents and a warranty. Don't forget to mention the promo code Gagarin to get a discount. The link will be in the description. Yes, it's scapula part. The remaining part of the structure seems to be primarily composed of a thin layer of bone, which is interspersed with some clay material. This composition caused a slight obstruction during the process. I mentioned earlier that we had some clay. That extended into the second leg of the structure, but as of now, we haven't managed to find a bucket to collect it. It's possible that the hand component didn't detach as expected, but there's nothing unusual about that. This situation is quite typical in such scenarios. Subtitles have been provided by Dima Torzak, ensuring that the content is accessible to a wider audience who may benefit from the additional context and information provided here.
Another kettle is also steel, but I don't know. I don't think it's aluminum. Yeah, it's aluminum. That's exactly his kettle. Something was under his feet. Come on, let's check the handles. Field hit. Yes, any, through and through. Is this aluminum? No, this is brass. It's early. Yeah, we found stuff like this before this is really. I also noticed some kind of yellowness at first. This is an early brass kettle. Signed. What does it say? I'll say now. Well, comrades, right in front of you, someone's fate might change, so to speak. It's very difficult. This needs to be looked at in detail later. Yes, it was probably done with a big stroke. Aha! Now I'll pass it on, clean it carefully, and hand it over. Look, you saw it better. I think I just have some brushes with me. No, let me see. I actually took out the spring for the dishes. But I certainly wouldn't clean it with a spring. Of course. It might obviously need a little bit more amount of acid, you know. Terracins, apparently. We're still in the cooperatives, or is it perhaps in the city? No, the city is Leningrad. And this here is from the other side where Leningrad itself is described. Don't shake it. The signature is very poorly distinguishable. It needs to be cleaned carefully and gently, but it's quite possible to identify the fighter because, in principle, we have information on who fought here, and at least a last name will help with the identification. Look. Folks, whoa, easy now, don't rush. Jesus Christ, as they say. In the United States, as the Americans would say. Damn, something is charging for me. Yeah, well then I didn't. Don't rush. The iron, as you can see, is completely dead. Just a second. No, you can't reach me. They're showing Mozinki here. Oh, of course, I haven't had much luck. There's almost no iron at all.
Well, I guess we can take a look. Yeah, let's give it a try. Here's the strap, pop down. Do the knowledgeable folks already understand what kind of strap this is? Yes, yes, yes. Now we're going to pull it out. Let's go. Oh, you're nearly out of water there. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, this should definitely be more than enough, I guess. Now, please kindly lift your head up.
Just grind the oil.
This is our Lechfagen submachine gun, a model that was widely used during World War II. It is known for its reliability and ease of use, with remnants of a belt still attached. This firearm features a drum magazine and was favored by Soviet troops for its effectiveness in combat. By the way, you probably hooked it with a hook. You must have touched it with a hook, right?
No, too deep.
Remnants of belts. And now, mirror-wise. Well, okay, let's do it this way mirror-wise. Otherwise, mirror-wise. Oil streaks, yeah. OSM, of course, angrily. But still, it's not really pushing through, I would say that it. Mosin cartridges, right, yeah. Wipe a couple.
Water.
Misha pulls out another bone next to the pot. Parts of a hand. Is something else?
Oh,
Well, the condition there isn't great. Apparently, the water has been coming and going. Let's see what else Misha carefully and slowly pulls out for us. It's a leather boot. Not the original someone left their boot here after the war.
well, why? Why are we going there? You think there weren't any rubber boots? Although, yeah, I don't know. Isn't it funny to see what's written on the heel? Something like a red triangle, right? But if you look at the heel, no, turn it towards you, the sole towards you. Here it says SARS 4344. Is there anything else?
Is it written 41 year, 41 year? We haven't come across any boots yet. Let's check this out. This is a real rarity. The dog. Hasn't walked on it yet. The clamp of the red triangle.
Size 3. 44 is certainly a rarity. As you can see, the second boot also has stamps as well. Which one you see? This is exactly the left. No, that's actually the right. And this is, in fact, the left.
Soul changes, is there anything there? It depends. The sale? Right. Yeah, right now. Yeah. What are you thinking? You know, did you find anything? Well, something like that. Something like that.
Are you saying that you don't have anything that comes in halves? Well, let me think for a moment. Yes, we do have something like that. In fact, we have a variety of items that fit that description. We also have stamps, specifically the ones with a red triangle design, which are quite popular among collectors. But if that's not what you're looking for, just go ahead and pull it out. What you're holding
Is our Spajan submachine gun. It's quite a remarkable piece of equipment, especially since it comes with a drum magazine, which is another one of its unique features. The Spajan submachine gun has a rich history, being used extensively during wartime. Its design is both functional and iconic, making it a favorite among enthusiasts. The drum magazine allows for a higher capacity of ammunition, which was a significant advantage in combat situations. This particular model has been well preserved, maintaining its original craftsmanship and reliability.
I won't be able to get any closer to the target position. I need to carefully insert the necessary components for the drum magazine, ensuring everything is in place and ready for use.
This looks remarkably similar to the previous one we encountered during our last mission, which was quite challenging. We need the specific pins that are designed to fit perfectly into the holes, ensuring a secure fit. We're quite fortunate with the men's equipment in this particular area, as it seems to be almost universally compatible with nearly every fighter's gear, which is a rare advantage. Let's carefully transport it back to the base to thoroughly clean it, which might help improve its functionality a little, making it more efficient for future use. And since I'm already here, if it doesn't work out as planned, I'll provide you with some additional items, including a detailed photo blog on the toilet and various men's equipment, which could be quite informative. Felix discovered some pouches specifically designed for the soldiers, which are quite useful. We'll examine this together. This is a large Mosin pouch, which is known for its capacity and durability, making it an excellent choice for carrying essential items. There should be a significant jump in utility from it, enhancing our operational capabilities. You put it in the water list. Are there some coins there?
Okay, I have it too. Under the pouch. Wait. They have it there. No, someone is writing about their wallet.
I'm not sure it's that. Could it be a medallion? Well, maybe it's shot up. The bullet is the other way around. So, it's quite possible that this could be a death medallion. We'll check it now. I hope it is. So, where are you? You have a pouch. Here's this big one. There's a pouch. But for some reason, the difference is more than a meter. Well, let me take a look. Oh, no, this is another one. So, here's another pouch. I accidentally pulled it out. Here we have a pouch that's unfolded. I think. You think it's a tablet. Yeah, it could be an officer's. So, what's over there in that pit? Do you see what's been laid out here? Yes, it's a flare gun shell, since it was paper, but the back part is brass and has been preserved. 1939. You're past these shots along with your clean hands. 1939. Look, a Soviet star. Was unfired cartridge. Soviet flare guns are quite rare because the Germans often fired from them. It's a rarity for us. You could probably find 1,000 German shells for every Soviet one. What do you think? I'd say even 1.5. Yeah, it's a very rare find. In this particular scene, we find ourselves in a field that is heavily laden with various types of makins, which are specialized tools or equipment used for specific purposes. Alongside these, there is an assortment of cartridges, each designed for a unique function. Felix, who is known for his meticulous nature, approaches the situation with a calm demeanor. He carefully examines the items before him, deciding to focus on the fingers, which are a crucial component of the equipment. He only reports on the presence of these fingers, noting their condition and arrangement. As he continues his inspection, he observes that there are just double pouches available, which are used for carrying additional supplies. Moving to the back part of the field, he notices 2 straps that have been taken out, possibly for repair or replacement. Felix's attention to detail ensures that nothing is overlooked in this complex environment. They are just from them. I currently have the same one undergoing restoration. We're gradually working on the leather and the restoration. The caps should be, I predict, oh no, the front part. But I think they are in a more unfortunate condition, if that makes sense. There will be a little pocket or bag like this, which might seem mysterious at first glance, but rest assured, this isn't a corpse, it's actually an adapter, a crucial component in this setup. You can't lower the pace, as time is of the essence, and here we have another signal shell, a golden shell that gleams under the light. A little board at the bottom that needs to be sorted through meticulously. Another shovel. Good Lord, this has been laid down for 30 years, buried under layers of history and time, waiting to be unearthed and examined for its significance in this intricate puzzle. Well, wait, I can't see it. I didn't manage to get it in macro here. Everyone wants to see it in macro. We buried them here, brought a bunch of shovels. Because in reality, it's impossible for so many shovels to be thrown in one place. This is a sapper drop of shovels. Here are the remains of the glass flask I was talking about. From the 45mm shell box. Keeps pulling things out. Where are the 45s? On the TOR from the carry, but I think this is from shells.
This is
76S or a hint, no, there are shells there. Looks like there was some kind of dump here where they threw everything away, like this hose from a gas mask. And here's a disc, where the inside's from it. Yeah, or are these possibly spare parts? Indeed, perhaps. No, these are the insides, just missing the feeder, or rather the pusher, and this little lid. So, you figured it out for some reason. Doubt a sapper would be that persistent. It's like someone was making a puzzle. And here's a big pouch. Oh my, there are lids here too. Well, besides that, probably. Is this a sensible lid? I just didn't see it. Non-conflict, probably. Yeah, it's a blockade pouch like this. Felix's boots are going. So where are the remains then? Did you find anything there? Turn on its side. So, we're at a new location. We have the second fighter. Let's start the sorting. It's not at such a significant depth anymore. However, it still remains in the swamp. So it was covered by an explosion. Here are the faces, the first two numbers. Well, yeah, as I said, or rather, as I thought, it's not a pistol, it's a flare gun, so nothing too cool, but still, a very rare find. In mega excellent condition, this is our Chbagin flare gun, if I'm not mistaken, SPSH. No, since 1940. And the abbreviation is also SPSH, right? Ah. RNR. Of the WW2, right. I don't remember. Damn it, I'm gonna get hit with slippers. Honestly, I don't remember. The thickness became about 1 millimeter. Half a millimeter. We're finding the second one here. The first one didn't have a handle, I think, or the handle was half, it was half, sort of. It was also in a different model, yeah. That one was from PS, yeah. It was in a different model. It's all through. Yes, bandage back. We're at this site. Only fragments of bones are left from the soldier. There are almost no large bones, yeah. Apparently, there was some kind of explosion here, a shell hit. Now, let's head to the next location.